for an original set.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Indie Files. We're looking at Fault, Silence the Pendant. Now, Fault is apparently a series of visual novels. I've actually never played one. I'm going to hopefully look them up and play them. Now, this is a technical demonstration for their newest one. And I happened to notice this on Twitter, and I wanted to give it a try. And I did a little bit of a test with it, and I am absolutely in love with this so far. So I am going to leave a link to their Patreon in the description of this, so that you guys can check it out. I am really liking this. The look, just the design, the way they do everything is absolutely wonderful. And you can use a controller. I'm here. What? Ah, Flora, there you are. Come on in. What is this mess? I know, I'm really sucking today. I love the way the movement is. Now, I'm actually going to look on the Patreon page because I'm wondering how they did the movement and stuff like that. Because I'm really curious about that when it comes to visual novels and stuff. Because I've always wanted to do my own visual novel. I knew you like making glasswork, but could you clean up every once in a while? Hey, come on. If I clean everything up, it'll look like we cheaped out on the room. You're just making excuses because you're too lazy to do it, aren't you? So, now that our actors are ready, shall we start the demonstration? Like this? Really? Forget the glasswork. Forget the glasswork. You could at least pick up the books all over the floor. Stop complaining, Flora. If it bothers you that much, you should just let us use the Serenhide Manor. Nice try. You know that background's not done yet. Your house is so big and messy. It was so much trouble we had to ask the background artist to do it first. Remember? Well, wouldn't you say this is what you get for being such a slob? Ahem. Shall we get started with the formalities? Way to ignore me. Vilserio, folks. Most of you who downloaded this demo already know about, but the Fault series has been a linear, one-road visual novel. Basically, they were like books, but with pictures and sounds. But for Silence of the Pendant, we've added an adventure element to the series. We've invited you here today to show off what it's going to be like. It's been a long time in the making. So, Flora, when you hear adventure game, what do you think of? Point and click, fun and maps and scenes. S looks amazing. Guys, I got an idea for a visual novel. Right. And you can now interact directly with scenes with the same 3D camera development for Milestone 2 by Akayoro. I am going to try really hard to say this name. Please forgive me. Akakayoro Yoryu, Alice in Dissonance's programmer. I have to look that game up. We call this investigation mode. During investigation mode, aside from checking items out, you can talk to other characters and... You know, Ritona, why not just show them instead of talking about it? That's why we invited them here after all. Well, I figured a bit of formality wouldn't hurt, but I guess you're right. Alright then, let's start the investigation mode. It's pretty simple. Once it's started, just click and drag to move the camera like you would on a smartphone or tablet. You can even zoom in and out using the mouse wheel. I'm using a controller. For this demo, we've made a number of things in the room interactive. Click on them to check them out. When you're done looking around, come back to me and we'll move on to the next thing. Oh, also, please be aware that everything here is still under development. Hitboxes might be a little off, the camera may feel clunky, and some things are unfinished. But these will be fixed later. If you're not sure what to do first, try talking to Flora. Let's see. So we can click on her, click on the door. That door goes to the backyard. That door goes to the backyard. I go out there when I need water or to pick vegetables from the garden. Hey, don't leave now. The CGs aren't done yet. I know. Speaking of your backyard, didn't you say something's been trampling around lately? Oh yeah, I think some wild Picomo might be around, but I'm finding bits of their fur on the ground. I've been finding bits of fur on the ground. Probably fighting for territory or something. Wild Picomo? In your backyard? Yeah. Why are you so excited? My mother doesn't like them, so we can't keep any as pets. You can't really domesticate them, right? I hear they're actually pretty vicious. Hey, Ratona, can I sleep over tonight? Sure, Let's camp out in the backyard and I'll bring a tent from home. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I'm loving this game so far. This crystal? Is this crystal natural? No, I made it. I made that using Cravat. Wait, why do you need to use Cravating for that? Isn't glass Cravating usually done directly from mana? That sort of glass Cravating is just for show, done at carnivals and whatnot, to entertain guests. Cravating whatever you can commit on spot limits the quality of glass, so real glass cravaters always make theirs from scratch. If you want your work to have deep color or good quality, you also need to spend some time focusing on glass itself. Why are you so serious about this? I want to be able to make glassware that rivals the GKGs. Seriously? You want to go up against veteran artisans? I can't stand their attitudes toward those that don't apprentice under them. They look down on them. I'm going to show them that I can do better without their stupid teachings. I feel like someone has too much free time on their hands. So let's see. So we have a very limited time, so this is going to be like the last thing we really look at for this. It's been hung up since long before I was born. Make sure to get this cleaned once in a while. You and your nagging. I can just clean it here by myself. What? No, you'll damage the fabric. Something this important should be sent out to Lady Melpot. She doesn't stop nagging. She won't stop nagging me. So again, we've only got about 15 minutes to look at this. I might do another video on it, but let's kind of see where we can go. So you can see there's lots we can look at around. Again, we're going to take a second look at this. But I really love the movements of this. I'm really curious how they managed to do this. Are you done already? Yes. Alright. Next step is the call function. Flora? Yes, dearie? Could you go outside for a second? Right, okay. Bye! Okay, now that she's gone, here's the call function. You can call anyone that I have a direct main line to during investigation mode. Let's try calling Flora. There should be a button at the top that says call. Try opening it and selecting Flora. That is really cool. Oh, it kind of reminds me of something. Hello, hello. Good, it went through. Ritona, you there? Say something. It's not much of a presentation if you keep quiet. I don't have much else to say. It's only been a few seconds after all. It's okay, calls are pretty straightforward anyways. Oh, I know. Can you go grab Callison from the garden out back? We may as well do an item mode demonstration. Sure thing. Ritona, when was the last time you watered this garden? I don't remember. You are so lazy. Shush you. They're not dead, are they? So who cares? Just bring it in already. Right. That girl and her incessant nagging, and she's supposed to be the elegant royalty. More like the bordering on ill-mannered stupid Flora. You know, I can still hear you. Here's your Callision. I can read. Now then, let's get into the item menu. Try clicking on the Caslion. It looks like a leek. One of the Caslions Flora's been planting. They grow year-round even if you don't tend them. Even so, it's gotten quite impressive while I wasn't looking. That's a root vegetable for you. Right. That was pretty easy. Now, is there anything else? Also, just to be clear about something, we've introduced a bunch of new features for this installment of Fault. However, this isn't to make Fault into more of a game. We won't shoehorn any puzzles or structure the story to stop you from progressing until you solve something. Oh, sweet Jesus, thank you. If we did that, we'd also need mechanics to penalize players for failure, and it would severely affect the tone and rhythm of the story. Search, call, and items. These are all bonuses to deepen the experience you have as you look around the world of Fault. Basically, no matter how much we technologically progress, Fault will always be a visual novel at its core. These new functions serve as a gateway into our world. If you're curious about what it's like, take a closer look at everything you see. If not, you can just skip over it and proceed to the story. Call me is what I want to say, but it's gonna be a call from you in a real game. Why do you sound so disappointed? Well, I see you pretty much every day. Oh, one last thing. We have an announcement we've wanted to make. Oh, that's right. As for the time of writing this, the Fault series has moved over. Sweet! I really do want to try the Fault series, so I am going to look this up. If you include pirated versions, I promise I'll only find you, honestly. For the group of amateurs that haven't made anything before Fault, I'd say it's a phenomenal number. This is all thanks to our fans that have spread our titles via the word of mouth. We really wanted to officially thank you all here. You've still got a lot to learn, but please watch over Alice in Dissonance. Thanks to everyone for everything. Alrighty, so next time we get to meet all the people, huh? Yep. Everyone, please look forward to Silence of the Pendant. We'll make sure the devs make something interesting and fun. So guys, unfortunately we can't keep this up any longer, but this is really awesome. I'm going to look at the rest of the Fault series. Huge thank you to where I found this on Twitter. I can't remember. But if the devs see this, you guys are awesome. This looks absolutely gorgeous. And I want your secrets on how to make a visual novel. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!